from the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Right back to Irving. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. A gain of 16 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Godwin working the right side. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The linebacker, Matt Milano. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Bills are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's good.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Allen will give this to Davis. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's in! Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. As his kick is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers nothing. Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for first and 10. Here's Mayfield. Moving to his left. Going up top for Evans. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 2.
Regular. 180! Alert!
Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
First down.
Alert!
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd down, they need 7.
Alert! 56, 319!
From the gun, here is Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first down, here's Irving. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Baker. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And the Bucs are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Now Mayfield. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
180! Watch out! King!
Mayfield to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
On for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll get across the 20, talk them down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Makes the score Bills 21, Buccaneers 10. Wishnowski set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
Throwing is Mayfield.
Nowhere
to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's 2nd down.
Now Mayfield. At his left side and caught by Evans. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the 1st down marker. And 3rd down coming up.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive. But they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Middle.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down is Mayfield. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Left side to Godwin. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Baker to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away,
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, this is Strong. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he surges folks for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. On play action, Mayfield. Moving to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And Oliver, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
and this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. the handoff, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
To throw is Mayfield. Got a man, it's Ibuka, complete. And he will score. Emeka Ibuka, touchdown Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Mayfield. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run the toss with Cook. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook.
James Cook. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
319. Alert.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he will be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Got room past the 35. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll run with Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
180.
It's Otten in motion.
Stop.
They go play action with Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. It'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run with Cook, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6.
Look out!
The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The Bills are lining up for a
from the gun, Josh Allen. He'll swing that out wide, and he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd down. It's Otten in motion. Now Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. That is left side and caught by Evans. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Hey, alert!
Now Mayfield to the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point.
They'll go with the run and Irving. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Cook with a first down and much more. James Cook. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
25. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Complete to Cade Otton.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Baker to throw. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first down, Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Buffalo.
The 35-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Allen to throw again. That's into the hands of Coleman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the end zone, but it is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. To the air once more is Allen. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing again, it's Allen. That one, taken in. Scotty Miller, touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Passes kick is good, and the Bills are able to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it will come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's to the right side, taken in by Evans.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down. They send Evans in motion. Off the play fake. That is Joey Bosa getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Mayfield. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bills have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers, to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
2nd and 11.
What's that?
On the handoff, this is Cook, and it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down, forthcoming. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
What's that?
Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run up the middle with Cook. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Look out!
Allen down to a knee, and that should do it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name?